Okay, so I finally have Chevy, and she's an okay character, I feel like. I'm not going to be super hype on her. However, let's get into this and let's see what the damage looks like before I judge, let's go ahead. Let's go. All right, so we can see this. We can see this. We can do the Q here, and then we hold the E, but I have to have the capybara land before I do that. Yeah, it wouldn't happen against, like, proper, like, big enemies, but, 17,000, and then we see 20,000 there, 19,000 from our hits, and then, obviously, yeah, it goes down, but, it's not great, if I'm being honest. Like, I would not say that's a, great team, honestly, at all. I don't think I could say that's a great team. However, we can go ahead, and we can switch up the team just a little bit to increase its DPS. And, sorry, Chloride mains, it's just a bit of an increase in the DPS. All right, sure. Well, there is another thing that I can change to increase the DPS, which is switching from an EM Sands here, because I didn't do that on Chloride. We were mainly looking at Chloride's damage anyway, so it's not really, anything. So 19,000, I mean, at C6, yes, this character will be shooting out, like, very, very strong. C6, like, C6 Chevy is going to be doing pretty strong, right, I would say. My, Chloride isn't really that well built, I'll say that right now, especially in terms of overload, and seemingly just in terms in general. I feel like my Chloride build probably got worse one day, and I don't know when. I'm gonna be honest. I could have a better Chloride build than I have right now, but right now my build is for, Fiorina and Nahida official team, so yeah. However, my Mavwika build is actually there, and she's gonna do some things here. So let's go ahead. Let's do these. Oh, not that. This. And then we'll have this. And then we'll have this. And then we'll go ahead and we'll have you. Hopefully hit that. Yep, we did hit that. And, okay, we missed the E skill there. But we can go ahead and we can do that. 420,000, 42,000, 42,000, 41,000. I mean, listen. That is actually, maybe not actually as good as I thought. Wait, hold on. It's not actually as good as I thought. I thought that I was using... That's C2 Mavwika. C2 Mavwika with actual, like, supports and stuff there do around 675,000, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was 675,000. Maybe 625,000. But that certainly is not a lot of damage. So here we are with a sort of triple setup, I would say. We got the triple pyro, one official, right? So let's go ahead and let's see how well this team actually can do. So we have that, and then we'll go ahead and do this. And we'll make sure to grab that, and we'll grab the E skill. We did miss the E skill there, but looking at the damage numbers that we can do, hey, official's out of range. Are you serious? Really, official? That's what you wanted to do, official. All right, cool. Thanks, official. Yeah, Overload certainly isn't gonna be any of my favorite team anytime soon. I have the 5-star supports that will outweigh whatever this Overload team can provide, if I'm being honest. Like, this just isn't good. I'm flat out, this isn't impressive whatsoever. I mean, we saw 100,000 damage. That's about it. I can just, like, use Shieldin plus Kazuha to get that damage bonus. Like, sure, it's Shieldin plus Kazuha. A lot of people will probably come to defense like that. However, it's Shieldin plus Kazuha. I don't really have a need to not do that. Like, I can hopefully maybe, yeah, 130. All right, so 130 now. Still 130. Yep. Okay. Yeah. That's second rotation Arlecchino, by the way. Okay. Yeah. I didn't even care at that point. I'm not exactly breathtaking. I'll just say that. For my account, when I have these 5-star supports that can clearly provide better support, Chevy before C6 does not seem very strong. I don't even know who else I could use. Overload Raiden. Yeah, Raiden. Let's go ahead and let's switch to Raiden and let's do that. So, like, because I have C2 Mavwika, I figured it might be good to go ahead and have that. So let's go ahead and let's make sure to hit these and this and this and this. All right, and we'll have this 370 on Mavwika there. Oh, we didn't crit. Are you serious? 40,000. I mean, that's without Bennett buff, right? 40,000. Maybe it was with Bennett buff. No, that's without. Certainly is without. So let's go ahead and get our energy back. Yeah, sure. We have our energy back. All right, sure. So far, it's working, right? It is working. We didn't see the big slash, which is something that I would have liked to see, But with my C2 Mavwika, like, you know, I get the damage, right? I get the extra damage, the 20% damage bonus, along with the damage bonus from, you know, Mavuika. It's not a bad, you know, way to do it. Now, I am, you know, filling up a little bit there fast, so let me go ahead, switch teams, and then I'll reset, you know, resolve stacks for Raiden. So one thing to note is that because my Chevy is using Noblesse, my Bennett is using nothing. Now, there is a specific artifact set that Chevy can actually give, which is, you know, her little Song of Broken Heart or whatever. I don't know what it is, but it can give you some damage boost, but I don't think it would be anything meaningful considering, like I said, we're not really reaching the point where my other characters can provide, right? Like, we're not even close, if I'm being honest. So let's go ahead. There we go. 100,000. Dude, that's 95%. That's 95%. All right, 300,000. Not great, if I'm being honest. Not great. 300,000. Yeah, it's not fantastic. I mean, we do see the damage. Oh, well, no, that's definitely okay. It's because we're staggering him so much that the damage seemed a lot higher than it was. All right, that's all we need the explanation for. Yeah, it was all right. Like, yeah, I think I've come to the conclusion, because think about it logically, right? Let's think about this logically. Okay, so we have Chevy here, right? All she's doing is 40% res shred and then like 76% attack bonus, right? That's all she's really doing. So 40% res shred and like 65% damage bonus is kind of a lot, especially when you have Bennett on the team, right? Bennett is a character that, you know, is giving a lot of attacks, so it's oversaturating the attack, meaning that her attack buff lasts or means less, right? So to me, I'm gonna be honest, I really don't think Chevy at C0 is something that I'm like, wow. I think at C6 though, when she's providing the damage bonus, there will be a good reason to seriously hone in on her and make her good. So this is not to say that Chevy is bad or like, oh my god. Like, there is reasons why you would want to use her. Imaginarium Theater, a great reason why you may want to use Chevy. And yeah, I just, to me, when I'm going into Abyss though, I will not be using Chevy as an option. One, because Overload for me, I mean, you've seen it, Capybara is annoying to, you know, hit around and stuff. It can be annoying. We do have a lot of boss chambers nowadays, so not really an issue. Overall, I think she's a good character, obviously, because I compared 4 stars at C6. However, at C0, specifically for this video, not that impressive. I have my 5 stars. That will do better. I wasn't expecting like a huge thing. I wasn't expecting like, wow, Overload is gonna be like one of my best teams once I have C0 Chevy. Like, I wasn't expecting that. I kind of understood that this was gonna happen, but you know, just to give my thoughts on Chevy now that I've raised her up and stuff. Really, I would not care to like really like this character. Like, I'll build her at C0, right? I will, because there will be use cases for her. However, in terms of like, am I gonna freely choose her and choose her teams? No, I'm not gonna do that. Just because I have better options, and overall, if I want to have fun, I want to do more damage, and if I want to do more damage, I'm probably not using Chevy because she doesn't really do a lot. Now, to say she can provide 60% attack, so that is half a Bennett buff, if you don't know. Bennett, I think, maxes out at like 1,248, maybe? And that's a number off the top of my head. Do not quote me on that. But I know it's 1,200 something. So, when combined with Mavuika, that could be very, very strong. Well, not Mavuika, especially C2 Mavuika. She's got to get rid of all of her stuff. But Mavuika can be very, very strong. Mavuika can get 600 attack or 660 attack, which is, I mean, basically half a Bennett buff. Basically. And then also 40% res shred. Realistically, you know, you could argue that Chevy, definitely at C6, she is better for Mavuika than Bennett is, which that is a very, I think, plausible outcome. Just to say that, I think that's a very plausible outcome. So that's just to mark how good this character is at C6. However, at C0, the 40% res shred, it's good, but a lot of other characters can also 40% res shred. And also, if you go below 0% res, then you end up, you know, halving that to where it could be like, oh, the standard 10%, right? All you're really gonna get is 25% res shred on a standard like boss who has their res decreased with Chevy, right? But that doesn't mean that the res shred is useless, but it's not as, grand as the 40% can be. One like Papilla would be a great option to use for Chevy, but at the same time, you would have to have another way of decreasing the Papilla's res. Otherwise, that's really going to still be an issue because the guy upgrades his res to like 70s or 80s or something. I don't know, but it's very high res, and Chevy would get her full 40% out of it. It's just the way that the game works. Overall, yeah, Chevy does not really impress me or do anything for me. I'm going to be honest, I would probably not use this character beyond this video or until I need her in Imaginary Theater next time, maybe. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you did enjoy it. Maybe become a member if you really enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.